Okay. This video is comedy. Y'all gotta excuse me. I don't know, maybe it's me, but the thing that y'all find funny, the thing that y'all get mad at, it makes me laugh. Or maybe it gets to the point that certain situations are so sad you can't do nothing but laugh. Now, I'm gonna tell you something between me and you. If you had a got a couple of Russians in the middle of Texas, all right, and let's just say we got some guy by the name of Skylar, Skylar Lancaster. He's one of seven brothers who's the son of Richard Lancaster and Dorothy Lancaster, and they got a 79-acre ranch and seven lovely boys and three lovely girls. That's a big old white nice family. Blonde hair, brunette, just pretty white children. Okay. Now Skylar is out with his brother and sisters on a birthday night at Nancy's Cabaret, some wooden club down a dirt road, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles outside of Austin, Texas. All right. And there just so happened to be a Russian who stumbled upon your sister's butt cheeks by accident. And your sister went, ouch, you bastard. Don't watch what the hell you're stepping at, dude. Now, the first time you ignore it, maybe this dude accidentally rubbed up against your sister's ass cheeks. He does have a big old bottle of vodka. Okay, because you know how them Russians are. He got him a big old bottle of vodka. Maybe it was by accident, but goddamn it, 3 minutes later, you hear your sister each again. This Russian man, at this point, it's not by accident. Hey, Igor. Hey, Igor, what's the deal, bro? Then all of a sudden, Skylar. Brothers hear him get into it with the Russian dude, and the next thing, the Russian dude got a bunch of people up on him. Now, you would think the Russian dude would have situational awareness, but, white people have always stereotyped the Russian as the Lord of the Ring orc. So his Russian peanut-sized brain might not be working correctly. Don't you realize you got the seven brothers around? Like, damn, dude. I'm going to tell you something, man. All right, let's just say the Russians swing off and, I don't know, just knock the shit out of Skylar. Like, goddamn, man, you crazy. Has the vodka gotten to your head? You just knocked my brother back into me and then made me knock my 32-ounce mug onto this woman sitting next to her boyfriend next to the electrical bull. Now the electrical bull is throwing sparks all over the place and flying all over the place. And now the dude sitting next to the woman and got hit up by the head by the horn from the electrical bull. Now I'm facing a lawsuit. My brother's on the floor. My beer is all over the place. Hell no. Knock the shit out of that Russian. Now I'm going to tell you something. If Vladimir Putin, man, it's white people who have went to Ukraine, they they dislike the Russians so much. They done went to Ukraine and died out there in the snow fighting Russians. And I'm thinking to myself, how you gonna die up underneath the dude that the only thing is he done loaded you with about 3 or 4 rounds from his AK-47 with a bottle of vodka in his hands in the middle of Kiev. And the only thing is that, well, if he was in America and got into a fight with a black dude, I would be on his side. Oh my God, man. I can't do nothing. Like, I have to laugh to not cry and get mad. Because I could make this video different. I could get mad like all other black people and start yelling, with all type of Negro outrage into my phone. But you can't do nothing but just laugh at this, man. Like, you are so manipulated if you are a Western white person, because they always historically have believed that because there's no real true line between Russia and China, that the Russians are kind of like Eurasians. But the Russians, they got a few blonde-headed people. They believe that the Western Europeans, the French, the British, the Irish, the Anglo-Saxons, like the Swedes, Norwegians, Dutch people, etc., that they are the kind of like the apex of the Eurasian Peninsula. And that because Russia is so far east, that they're closer to kind of like Mongolia or something like that. But it's just crazy, man. I can't do nothing but laugh. But I stand by this. Had this been some white dudes from Texas that got into it with a couple of Russians, and if we have allowed white Americans to go to Ukraine to fight Russians and they've lost their lives, we would have given these dudes accolades, and we would have took Vladimir Putin's citizens with a few knots upside their head and put them on the plane and sent a big old smiley face back to him and say, here go your people, dude. Get your goddamn illegal ass people up out my country, and you better be glad I didn't put them in jail. But being that they got touched up, I'll view that as their punishment. Come get your people, dude. That's the attitude we would have had toward Putin. And we probably would have been a bunch of people at the State Department. Mark my word, they probably would have been snickering, especially that little Lindsey Graham. Behind his little rainbow back, I bet you he would have been snickering at Putin. Because he keeps his little rainbow fist balled up at Vladimir Putin. But I'm going to go ahead and end this comedy. If you are a YT American, you have been very manipulated. Anyways, thanks for listening. I'm out.